No? Okay. I never know what that meant. So, I want to tell you, some time ago I did the Shaman's Journey. It was a series of guided meditations. I'm going to do a portion of one of those because I want you to have access to your heart space. We tend to get so caught up in expectations and pain that we forget to be in this heart space. And when we're in our heart space, there's this beautiful opening, there's this beautiful expansiveness that happens. And it's not limited to just the physical portion in your body. In this heart space where we're going today, there's the part of you that is untouchable by world events. There is a part of you that has not been damaged. There's a part of you that has not been traumatized. And I want us to have access to that. Once you get there, then you can reclaim this with your awareness anytime. So whatever experience you've had that you have felt caused you pain and keeps coming up as this painful reminder, or people keep banging into it, by having this heart space, this opening in your heart space, you can move beyond it and start really thriving, really living in your life. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. And allow yourself to find your center of balance. You might want to rock back and forth in your pew, in your chair, just to see how it feels to be off balance to one side and off balance to another side. And how will you fit? When you fit in center, it just feels right. It feels good. You have a right to have that center of balance. From that center of balance, bring your attention now to the bottoms of your feet. And there are energy portals there, and if you're mindful of them, they will open like the eye of a camera, or maybe like a trap door. As they open, the denser energies of pain and the judgment of pain, the expectations of how it should have been, all of that chaotic sense of fear and worry and bitterness, that just falls away from you. It takes energy to hang on to it. Don't give it any energy, and it will fall away from you. See it fall deeply into the earth. Earth is huge. Allow the earth to consume that. Transform that into just usable energy. You don't need to worry. You're not hurting anything by letting it go. And as that continues to just fall away from you, bring your attention now to the top of your head. And there's an energy portal there. This is your willingness. Oh, dear ones, it's hard to be willing when we're in so much pain sometimes. It's hard to be willing. But with your intent, you can open this energy portal of willingness even more and become more willing. More willing to receive blessings and guidance, inspiration, and magic moments, divinely inspired moments. As your willingness expands, this energy portal expands and connects you to an energy portal that's just right for you today. Perhaps it's the blue portal, or a green portal, or a red portal, or a golden portal, or iridescent portal. Whatever it is that is right for you today, you will experience. And that living light of love, once you tap into that portal, even more than you already are, an additional measure of this living light of love can flow into your mind. Let that flow into your body. And allow that, coupled with your willingness, bring you increased awareness of the events around you that are coming to bless you. When we're focused on pain, we can't see beautiful magic moments. Allow this living light of love to touch your third eye that exists in the middle of your forehead. Allow this living light of love to touch your the discernment centers over your eyebrows. When we're flavored with pain, bitterness, or sorrow, all we can see is pain, bitterness, and sorrow. When we realign or retune to joy and inspiration, that's what we see. That's what we can find. That's what comes to us. Letting more and more of that living light of love touch your eyes, and the back of your head, the occipital lobes. This is that whole system of perception. Your perceptions may have been flavored by a past event that it's time to let go of. It's time to shift out of. Time to transform beyond. Let more and more love and light touch your jaw, your mouth, your ears, your throat. This allows you the ability to speak your truth with gentleness and kindness. It allows you to allow other people to speak their truth, even if it's not your truth, even if you're not in alignment with it. You don't have to change them or fix them or make it different. It just gets to be, and you can feel the difference between your truth and their truth. And you can allow it to be. You can breathe through that. Letting more and more love and light flow into your heart space now. And into your heart space, from your heart space, allow that energy to flow through your whole body. Every part of your body. Allow it to flow into your aura that surrounds your body. And as you're doing that, your whole body and your energy field around your body is now clear and realigned with this joyful energy of awareness and positive anticipation. And with that, now gently close the bottoms of your feet, and you can hold even more of this living light of love as it pours into your being. And now let that light shine into your heart space. And as you move into your heart space with your awareness again, allow your awareness to expand. Heart space. This is a vast area of beautiful energy. A vast expanse of compassion and kindness and peace. And in that vast expanse, it's not empty, it's full. It's full of this compassion. It's full of light. It's full of joy. It has been untouched by life circumstances. Allow yourself to create for yourself a little campfire here. A little bonfire, a little sacred space where you're sitting around and you can see the fire. Perhaps you could see a starlit night. Just be in the beauty of this moment. And look at your little campfire. Is it burning brightly? Could it use more tinder? Could you put more logs on the flame? This is a vast expanse of anything that is necessary for you is available here. Imagine logs and there'll be logs. Throw logs on your fire. See it burn brightly. Breathe into the fire. Allow that to fan the flames. You have a right to exist. You have a right to be here in this life. You came here to make a huge difference. You are making a huge difference, whether you see it or not. You have great value. This beautiful, untouched, sacred being that exists here is a wellspring of inspiration for the rest of your life. Now take a little walk. Leave your little campfire, it's safe here. And allow yourself to find the gentle, sacred pool. It's a beautiful sacred pool. A wellspring from which you can drink at any time to recharge, rekindle the inner being. So in your imagination, just sit down and take a taste. Feel refreshed, renewed, and revitalized. And know that this revitalizing energy is yours at any moment. You have a right to it. It's here for you. It is an endless supply. Allow yourself to walk back to your bonfire, feeling refreshed and renewed, seeing the bonfire burning brightly, feeling inspired and recharged. And you look down, and there in the dirt, near the bonfire, is a gift for you. Perhaps it's a word or a thought or a feeling, or perhaps it's a symbolic object. If you've already received the word or thought or feeling, receive it with gratitude. If it's a symbolic object, pick it up. Be aware of it. Even if you don't know or understand the symbolism at this moment, receive it with deep gratitude. Divine Source knows where you are. Divine Source knows that you're here, revitalizing yourself, revitalizing your spirit. And see that Divine Source is already here, has already prepared the bonfire for you, has already filled the water for you, the sacred pool for you. Has an unlimited supply for your benefit. And this gift will help you realign to the truth of that. So receive that gift with deep gratitude. And maybe you'd like to leave something here as a token of your awareness of your sacredness. Perhaps it's a word or a thought or a feeling or some symbolic object. Even if you don't happen to know what that might mean for you, just leave it with deep, abiding gratitude. And know that this vast space of deep compassion and deep possibilities is available to you at any time. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and bring your awareness from that expansive vastness back to your physical form. Be aware of the rib cage and the breastbone and the spine that protects your heart space in the physical realm. You may feel a little limited compared to where you were. Be aware of the bones in your body and the tissue that's on your bones. And be aware of the awareness that flows through your being at this point. You might want to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Welcome back. Deep breath in if you need to. What was your experience of that? Wow? Wow. Pretty cool, huh? Do you have a comment or question back here?
I thought it was interesting because my daughter was with me when we got to the campfire and the pool part.
Of course she was.
Of course, but I think she was the gift.
Oh, how wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, and so she was already with me, and there wasn't a gift there, but there was. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
gotcha.
And I wanted to share with you guys, you're talking about magic moments, and I wanted to share, and I think the reason why she was with me, the other day we were saying our goodnight prayers. She just turned 5 yesterday, for those of you who don't know. And she said, I said, would you like to say a prayer? And she said, yes. And forgive me if I blunder a little bit, but she said, God is the answer you seek. The answer is in you. The answer is in me. And then she got a big giant grin on her face and said, I got that from God. She told it to me.
Oh, how fun is that? Wonderful.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that, and yeah, she's my gift, of course, and of course
Absolutely.
we gave that prayer back to Spirit.
Wonderful. That's
so,
lovely.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Anybody else?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
The
Thank you
flame
for that.
was when, for some reason, I was like in a campground and in a tent, but the flame didn't really hurt the tent because for some reason it was inside. But the flame constantly
It's a magic
was-
place.
Yes, it is. It's a wonderful magic place. Thank goodness, because I know, right? But the flame was constantly brushing more towards me as if the wind was pushing it, at me.
Uh-huh.
And the gift I found was this, like in the darkness, because I was walking around in this twilight area of dark and everything else, like a bioluminescent set of string of pearls, and I left a very soft gray and white feather.
So this is kind of goes back to your writing. You're going to be given pearls of wisdom that can shine in the darkness. And you're giving back the feather is your willingness to do some more writing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Well done.
The gift I received was I saw my hand and a ring was placed in it, a gold ring with a pink diamond and other diamonds that were in the shape of leaves. It was like a branch with a flower, pink diamond. And what I gave back were many, many red hearts of love.
What do you think this branch with diamonds means for you?
I always think branch is olive branch.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
So you've been gifted with that.
Yes.
Diamonds are these wonderful refractory things. So they take light and they shift it out in spark, brightness, brilliance. They even rate or rank diamonds according to their brilliance. So this gives you moments of brilliance, and it gives you the ability to share that peace and that love. And the fact that it was a pink is all about love. So
Thank you.
keep the love going.
Thank you.
There's one over here and one over here. So somebody, pass that.
On my journey, I was able to take my journey, but as far as what I was able to see or leave, there's just so many images, and it's all new to me. And
Can't quite hear you. Speak up.
I'm sorry. Even with the microphone, I can't speak up. On my journey, I was able to make my journey to walk and go where I need and do what I need. But as far as what I see, it's just, there's so much there to see. How do I sort it all out?
How do you want to sort it out? This is perhaps this is coming up at a really, really good time because there's a lot of people who are experiencing a lot of clutter, energetic clutter. And I shared this with someone earlier in the week, that this is why your guides and angels are here to assist you. So ask them to clear the space and only bring you what's needed now. Sometimes we I got to know this and I got to know that and why did this happen and what's going on with that. And ask your guides and angels to do it for you. 'Cause sometimes we cannot.
Okay.
But ask that your space be cleared and bring to you only what is important for you to be aware of at this moment. So in our guided meditation, just seeing the fire, because the fire is the spark of life within you. Ask to be shown the spark of life within you and given fuel so that you can refuel that, and the sacred pool where you can know your sacredness and refresh yourself, refresh your soul. Those are the only two things at this point in time. I would do this meditation again on my own if I were you.
All right. Thank you.
And I would ask for everything else to be cleared. So, and you can ask for that in your daily life. You know, a lot of us are getting a lot of bombardment by a lot of energies right now. Ask for that to be cleared away. Give your spirit guides the task to do that. They can do that. You are very welcome. Thank you for asking that question.
At the campfire, what came to me wasn't so much the words gratitude and love, but the feeling of gratitude and love. And then what I gave back was, again, the feeling of truth. But as we were kind of coming back into our heart space, I got a fleeting image of a dark-colored pony at full gallop, actually two of them. It appeared as though there may have been a rider on them, and I weren't sure if they were Indian ponies or what, but this sort of fleeting image of running ponies. And that's the one I want a little more insight into.
Okay, so that could be past life stuff,
Okay?
because this vastness is beyond time and space.
Okay.
So it could have been past life image that had flashed by. It could also represent new spirit guides for you to give you movement, be able to move forward.
Okay.
You know, we drummed, was it last Sunday we did the drumming and drummed in the horse, which is about moving
Oh, we did, didn't we?
freely.
Yeah.
It could also relate to physical movement,
Okay.
that there may be some changes afoot and a change of pace.
Okay.
And because of that, it's kind of giving you maybe a heads up that you have more control over that than you think. Since there were two horses and maybe there was a rider, maybe there wasn't, this is letting you know that you have power to control how fast and where the changes in your life happen.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I have a sense it's all three. Do you have a ring true on all of them? Yeah. Thought you would. So sometimes that's how it happens. You know, that a past life image will have significance for what's going on here and now. And at the same time, you're also gifted with spirit guide, maybe a spirit guide horse or the spirit guide of the rider, that you can call on to ask for assistance. Very cool.
Very
Thank you.
cool. All right.
Anything else? Right here.
When I got there, my campfire, it was purple. It was purple flames.
Cool.
Yeah.
Divine connected
Yeah, it was great and sparkly.
fire. Cool for you.
The thing that I was gifted, it was a succulent plant. I don't know what kind. It kind of looks like a little,
Hens and chickens, maybe.
no, like a pyramid-y thing, but it's got like the little fuzzies, like it's a cactus, but it's not a pokey, like a cactus. I don't know what it is, but it was a succulent plant, and I got the word endure with it. And then the thing that I gave back was a silver crescent moon on a chain, like a necklace.
Okay, so succulents do endure. They don't have to have a whole lot of water. So this is letting you know that you don't have to have a whole lot of praise. You don't have to have a whole lot of kudos. You don't have to have a whole lot of the verbal stuff. You've got this. You have within yourself the strength, and you have nourished yourself sufficiently that that's just gravy, but you don't require it. You know, it's nice to get a good job now and then, but you don't have to have that anymore. You have it within yourself to carry yourself forward. And what was the other?
I gave back a silver
Crescent moon.
on a chain, like a necklace.
Waning and waxing have different energies?
So if I was looking at it, it was a crescent to my left. I don't know if that's
So
waning
is that
or
a
waxing.
waning or a waxing?
Waning, I think.
Okay, so again, you have sufficiency when things are not, you don't have an abundance right now. So, but you have sufficiency. And you're giving yourself permission to write it out, and you're giving yourself permission to, that you have everything you need, and it's enough. And it's enough.
Yep.
And it'll be even better down the road. That makes sense?
Sounds good.
Works for me?
Can I add a comment to that real quick?
Sure.
Sure.
The succulent thing, I work with succulent.
Yes, she does. She has
And-
one in here.
And it just really hit me that you can thrive wherever you're planted because you have the tools within yourself to do that. So if you don't feel like you are where you are, it's okay because you can get through it, and you can grow more beautiful and like a plant does as you go along because you have it already, even though you may not realize it yet. You have those tools to endure where you are, no matter where.
Makes sense.
Hi. I received the green stone from I'm trying to pronounce this correctly, the Moana movie. Moana?
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. It's on my list. It's on my list. Anybody have it I could borrow? Oh, yay, I'll get it. Okay, hook me up. Oh, okay,
I saw it on Netflix this Friday night.
so it was a green stone?
It was exactly like it. And my campfire was, of course, on the sand, so it was just...
So I
yeah.
haven't seen the movie, so what does the green stone in
It's
that
a
movie mean?
clear green crystal, and it's got like a circle just from the middle, and it goes all the way out.
And
that's
what
the way
what
I
was the
saw it.
purpose of that in the?
I- Yeah, that's what I saw, a spiral. It was green like the stone in the movie. I didn't know the stone in the movie was a heart, but that's what I
Part
saw.
of the goddess. That she
The-
brings
the-
life to all that.
The goddess Earth.
And she brings life to all the islands. So you've been given new life. How cool is that? And the power to choose what life you want, kind of like the succulent.
And I
What did you
gave
give
back that.
The prayer stick?
That one.
That one.
Specific one.
So whatever prayers Dan has added to that, you might want to check with him and see what prayers he installed in that, and know that that's what you're giving back to the universe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How cool is that? Hi.
I thought it was interesting when I first sat down to the campfire, there was an absolute meteor shower of hundreds of stars. When I came back from the pond and sat down, I was bathed in green healing energy, and my gift back to the fire was another log.
Oh, wonderful. So you're rekindling, so you're a healer, you know you're a healer. So you're rekindling that fire to do more healing work. So has it been a while since you've done any?
Unfortunately, yeah, since I moved up here.
Yeah. So this is rekindling that, being around like-minded people, finding a place. Maybe there's an opportunity where we can share this healing energy and give you an opportunity to share. It's part of who you are. And you're reclaiming that for yourself. How wonderful is that? Awesome. Good job. Thank you for that. All right. Could you feel the vastness of that? Yes? I hope you felt the innocence of that, the untouchable sacredness of that. We think life damages us, and it can affect our mind and our heart and our will. But there's a part of us that is untouched and pure and innocent, and it's time to reclaim that, dear ones. So thank you for that. Thank you for your patience.